Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to assign digital activities in the easiest way possible using Google Classroom. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to assign your activity and how you can go in and check on your students' work in real time. So first, you're going to want to go into your Google Classroom. Then you're going to want to go into classwork. You're going to want to create an assignment. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to name it Daily Writing. And I'm going to be using my writing notebook. If you would like to see more of that, you can check it out in my TBT store. And you're going to write your instructions in here. Okay, then you're going to want to add your notebook in here. So first you're going to want to go into your Google Drive and you're going to search for your writing notebook. And mine is this one here. Okay, so I've written my title for the assignment, my instructions here, and then I added my activity that I want my students to complete. So this is a very important side here. You're going to want to click make a copy for each student. This will automatically give each student a copy of a writing notebook. This will be stored in their personal Google Drive, so they will always have access to it. Students can edit file means that the entire writing workshop notebook will be shared with the whole class and they can all edit at the same time. So they will all have one notebook and they can all add in to the notebook. This is great for like groups or anything in that sort. And students can view file is only for them to view it. They can't edit, they can't move anything, they can just look at it. So we're going to be choosing make a copy for each student. Then up here, if you want to give it to certain students, you can choose this option, or you can choose all students. And you can give as many points as you want to, add a due date, and if you want it to go under a topic in your classwork, you can go under here. If you want to attach a rubric, this is the section to attach. Then you're going to want to click assign. Oh, and for my topic, I do have one, writing workshop. Then I'm going to go ahead and press assign. Now they all have a copy of this assignment available in their student's own drive. And this is the way to assign the activity for everyone. Okay, so now to see the writing or the progress of your student's work, you're going to want to go to classwork and you're going to go to class drive folder. And in here, you're going to click on the assignment that you want to see. You're probably going to have multiple assignments on here. So let's say I want to check in their daily writing. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm not using my class for this because I don't want to expose all of their names. So I just have one student on here for now. So let's say I want to check on Michael. I click on in his notebook. And now I can see his progress. I can look through his progress and see what he's doing throughout the day. So this is a way that you can check in your students. Just click on their file and see what they're doing. Now, if you want to add comments, it's a great way to kind of give them feedback. Let's say they wrote here. You can click on this icon here and give them some feedback. Okay, so this is how you check in your students. And I will show you the next part. I assigned my writing workshop notebook to my classroom. I faced some obstacles because I wanted to keep this assignment as an ongoing assignment, meaning they would edit multiple times. Like for example, in this case, in my writing workshop notebook, they choose a prompt every day and they write about it. On some days, I will put out a video for my writing workshop and then they will do writing workshop work. But I want them to keep it all in this notebook. So there were some little struggles I faced as I assigned this notebook. This here is a student view So they're working, Stephanie Moore, that's me, they're working on their own notebook. So let's just pretend that they're done. Okay, so I assigned it, then she did it, she's done. Now, I'm just gonna exit out of this. She has the option of, when she clicked on her notebook or the classwork, she has the option of turning it in. So now she's gonna turn in. Okay, and now what happens is she can't, let's say she wants to go back into the writing workshop notebook. Immediately once she turns it in, they will not have access to edit. It will immediately be a view only file. So she can only look at it. She can't click anything to edit. So that's one of the challenges that I faced. So here are 2 things that you can do. One way is that you can go into your assignment and you can view the assignment here. This is teacher mode. And you can see who's turned it in. So Stephanie has turned it in. You go to her notebook and then you can see everything she did for the day. You can grade it if you want to. You can add comments on here. Then you have to click return. So once you clicked return, the student will be notified and can check any grade you've left. And now the student has access to the notebook again. Okay, so way number 1 was you return their work each time. It might be daily, however many times you want them to write in this notebook. But you have to make sure that you're returning it to them every day so they can write in their notebook, and that'll give them access to edit. Now, the second way here is something that I've done that I found works for me best. So I assigned it once. Only one time. Okay, so this is me assigning it to my whole class once. Now they probably clicked turn in, right? So that gives them no access to editing. And then I returned it back to them. So they turned it in once and then I returned it back to them once. That means now they have access to edit. Now, once I assign again, I'm going to reuse the post. So let's say I'm doing a daily writing again. Okay, so I'm going to reuse this. Daily writing, choose a prompt and write for the day. And then I'm going to write, remember to locate your notebook. I'm going to put your writing notebook. One, go to your waffle. 2, click on Google Drive. 3, locate your writing notebook, or click, find and click, find and click on your writing notebook for start typing. Okay, so this is very important. So let's say, so now you've assigned it once, right? And they turned it in, then you turn it back to them. Now they have access to that notebook. Their notebook will always be in their Google Drive. So what's important is the second time, and now from now on that you assign it, you do not want to attach my writing notebook, because this is going to give them a whole new notebook. It's going to make a whole new copy, an empty copy. So you don't want that. You're going to exit out, because you want this to be an ongoing assignment. Unless you want them to have a clean one, then you can, use the template for that. But I don't want that, because I want them to have all their assignments in one place. So instead of adding their notebook here, now they know how to locate their writing notebook. And that is all I do. Now, the writing prompt is already in the notebook, so they have everything they need to complete this assignment. They will have the option to turn in this specific assignment, so that's just letting me know that they're done with it. But I don't have to keep going back in and returning the classwork for them to have access to editing their notebook. This works best for me because they can edit their notebook and go ahead and write on it every day, and I don't have to do it daily. I don't have to return it to them daily. If you want to do that, then that's choice number one. The choice number two is they always have access to edit. And let's say you just want to review all the notebooks on Tuesday or on Friday. That gives you freedom to go in there and just have your day of checking in with them, maybe one day out of the week. That way you don't have to go back and forth. So that is the way I do it. So remember, for this way, you just assign it once, and then they turn it in, then you return it, and now they have access to their notebook in their drive. Okay, so you press assign. And that is all. I hope that this helped you. If you have any questions, you can email me at s'moresdoor@gmail.com for any questions.